Hi, this is my February review for Pisces. We start the month on the 1st of Feb with a new moon. Now the new moon is in your 12th house, so this is a time of reflection. This is a time to do some soul searching and to kind of withdraw a little bit from the social side and to think about things deeply, because next month the new moon will be in your sign and your first house, so this will be a very, very busy time. So it's a good time to think about the past year, think what's gone on and think of how much progress you've made and what you want to do in the coming year, and start making some plans and start leaving the past behind, letting go of the past, because this moon is in Aquarius, so start letting go of the past so you can bring forth the future next month. Now the other thing in Aquarius, it's about the humanitarian side of things as well, so maybe some of your thoughts will be towards humanitarian issues, and maybe with this moon in this position, because it is a very sensitive position for the new moon, there'll be a lot of compassion come through for others. There's two other aspects on the first, one between Venus and Uranus. Now this could bring new and exciting people and projects into your life. So be open for that. And the other aspect is between your ruler Neptune and the Black Moon Lilith, and this is a very much more sensitive aspect as well. This is one where you may have concerns about the home. There may be things about the home that you're not happy with. You may want to move or to change things around the home area, but you're not really going to be sure what to do. You're not sure where the problems lie, but there will be an aspect coming up that will shine a light on this and help you with this situation. Now in the meantime, there could be a little bit of self-deception creeping in with Neptune, so just be aware and try and keep real with things. Fantastic aspect on the 3rd, when Jupiter is in your first house, in your sign, makes a positive aspect to Mars. This will really bring opportunities your way, and you'll be alive and feel like you can conquer anything. This aspect is more or less guarantees you success in any endeavour you take on. But for you, with Mars in 11th, it's a good time to set new goals and aims for the future. With Jupiter in the first, it's about taking on as much knowledge, as much as you can, so that you can grow and evolve over the next couple of months. Then on the 4th, we have all the planets moving direct. This is another great sign. This means you can go full steam ahead on anything you wish to do at this time. And then also on the 4th we have the Sun and Saturn coming together, and this brings a day when you need to focus on your obligations and your responsibilities. So get them out of the way, and then there'll be more good things to come. There's a very transformative aspect on the 5th when Pluto makes a positive aspect to the Moon's North Node. Now the North Node can open doors, Pluto can transform things, so together there could be some great opportunities. And because you are in the 11th house with Pluto, it could be through other people, through networking, that you discover those doors. And then with the North Node in the 3rd house, is a time to learn, to communicate, and this will be one way of advancing yourself. Also on that day we have an aspect between Mars and Chiron. Chiron's in that 2nd house, so this is a day when you can unlock some healing to do with the past and to do with the financial situation. On the 7th, we have 3 days when you'll be injected with excitement, enthusiasm. Mars makes a positive aspect to Uranus in your 3rd house, so you'll want to spice things up a bit. You want to inject some new ideas and new thinking into your normal everyday routines. Then on the 10th, Mercury joins Pluto and makes that same aspect with the North Node. So Mercury is the messenger. He'll bring you messages. He'll bring you ideas. He'll bring connections to you that will help you to move forward in the right direction on that new path. On the 11th we have the aspect I was telling you about earlier, when the Sun makes a positive aspect to the Black Moon Lilith in your 4th house and will illuminate the area of the home, so you can see where the problems are and where the changes need to be made. Then on the 12th we have Venus and Mars coming together, and this is always fantastic. There's always great energy with these two together, and this will last until the end of the month, so there's time to work with this. And this will heighten your sexual expression. You'll want to enjoy yourself. Also, it brings a creative energy in as well. Now, if you're in a relationship, you can really spice things up and add some intensity to it. If you're not, it's a time when you can attract a new person into your life. On the 13th, Jupiter makes a positive aspect to Uranus. Now, Uranus is receiving a lot of positive aspects this month, and he's really in the limelight, but that means there's a lot of changes coming through. Also means you could be a bit dissatisfied with your routine, so you'll want them changes. You'll bring them changes in quickly as possible, so that you can inject some life into your routines in your life. Now, with Uranus in the third house, it's around your local area that most of the things are going to happen, and it could be that you need to get more involved in your local neighbourhood. Now, with Jupiter in the first house, Jupiter wants that change because this is a chance to grow and evolve like never before. This only happens once every 12 years, so you really need to make the most of Jupiter in your sign. Then on the 15th we have another aspect which is going to be a little bit tricky because it's the Sun making a square to the Moon's nodes. Now, this is fine. This puts you in a crossroads, but the Sun is in the 12th house and is not ready to move into your first house, your Sun yet. So it's going to make it more difficult to make decisions. And you need to live in the here and now. You need to get the balance between the North Node and the South Node. The North Node is our future, our way forward. So that's where you need to go. You need to learn things and understand things and communicate. This is the way forward. But there's help on the way. I'll tell you about that in a second. The day after we have a full moon. Now, the full moon's in Leo, but it's in your 6th house, so it's opposite the Sun in the 12th house, unconscious. So this will turn what was a T-square and a challenging aspect into a grand cross with dynamic energy. So if you focus on the 6th house and the 6th house energies, it will unlock the energies of all 4 corners of that cross. Now, the 6th house full moon is about changing things in your routines, changing things in your daily work or your exercise and diet, your health. If you focus on changing all those, then that will open up doors in the other areas, and all the energy will merge together and work together. Now, the other thing with it being in Leo, it's full of vibrance, it's full of creativity and enthusiasm. So this will feed you and this will help you to really get things going. Then on the 22nd we have an aspect between Venus, Mars, making an aspect to Neptune. Now, this is going to be a bit of a dreamy day. It could be that your mind is very active, but it's active in an escapist way, so that you want to be daydreaming and thinking of things and enjoying life in that area. Now, the other part of this is that creativity is fantastic. It's a good time for designing, photography, for acting or dancing, anything that's creative in a physical manner, and is also very visual as well. Between the 23rd and the 24th, Mercury makes 3 aspects. The first one is to Chiron, so this is a chance to heal any unconscious wounds. We've already had a chance to work with Chiron once this month. This is another opportunity to work with any unconscious wounds that you feel may need healing. Then on the same day we have a conjunction to Juno. This is about commitment to your cause, commitment to your way forward. This is a time when you need to really activate your thoughts into focusing on what it is you're gonna achieve and what it is you actually want. Then on the 24th there's an aspect from Mercury to Uranus. Now, you may not be able to sleep on this day because Mercury's in that 12th house of the unconscious, so the things going through your unconscious mind will be absolutely crazy. Some of them will come out into the conscious, some of them won't, and you'll be buzzing all day. The mind will be hard, so a little bit of meditation or relaxing to music will help calm the mind down. On the 25th we come to the culmination of the Venus-Mars aspect. They make a triple conjunction with Vesta. Now Vesta's the largest of the four major asteroids and is the goddess of hearth and home, but is also the sister of Jupiter and the keeper of the eternal flame that burns in the temple. Now with these three coming together, it's going to be fantastic because Vesta's interested in your spiritual path forward and your way forward, and we've been looking at that this month. Mars is about, in this position, he's softened but he's still protective. He's very protective of the hearth and home and also of your friends because he's in the 11th house. And then Venus is interested in expressing herself in a sexual manner and also to gain experiences of that kind through Vesta's connection. Now all three together, very powerful creative energy. It's in your 11th house, so it's a good time to interact with others. It's a good time because you can attract people to you. If you're not in a relationship, you can certainly attract a new relationship at this time. This is very powerful magnetic energy. And if you are in a relationship, it's a time to deepen your relationships and make them more worthwhile and forge a much stronger connection with them. And then with Mars, you've also got that ambition, so it's a good time again to set out the future, make your aims and goals for the future and then work towards them. We finished the month on the 28th with that triple conjunction we spoke about, making a positive aspect to the Moon's North Node. Now the Moon's North Node is your spiritual way forward, so this is an opportunity to align yourself with your true purpose or your true mission in life. This is a time to get yourself a step closer. Doors will open. You will attract people to you who can help you on this mission and on this journey. So don't miss any opportunities. And with Mars, Mars will give you the courage to overcome any obstacles or challenges in your way on your new path forward. Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. If you'd like to leave me a comment, I'll be glad to hear from you. And happy birthday to all you February Pisceans.